This is Mr. Stefaniuk's classroom, and this is the Dancing Seagull. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do today is talk about essay writing. This is going to be basically the first paragraph. Writing the first paragraph of your essay. We'll get into the body paragraphs, I don't know, maybe later. Let's see. First of all, you're given an essay question. Now, because we are all dealing with coronavirus right now, is social distancing an effective way to stop the spread of coronavirus? Simple answer is yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my simple answer. This is my working thesis for right now. The working thesis: social distancing is an effective way to stop the spread of coronavirus. So what I did is I took my essay question and I just made it into a statement, and I moved is from here over here, and that is my working thesis. Now I need the plan of my essay. The plan of the essay is I need reasons. Reasons why I would believe that. Go away. Reasons to support my thesis. So, some reasons to support my thesis. I have them all written out over here. I'll just slide them across like this. Some people won't get sick. Sure. Why is social distancing an effective way to stop the spread of coronavirus? Well, some people won't get sick. Simple enough. A second reason is that social distancing slows the rate so less people are sick all at once. If you've seen the graphs of not necessarily less people will get sick overall, but less people will get sick all at once, so the hospitals will be able to handle that better. At any rate, my third reason is social distancing will help protect the vulnerable members of society. Reasons: some people won't get sick, slows the rate so less people are sick all at once, and helps protect the vulnerable members of society. Those are my reasons. And now I'm going to start by writing my hook, my topic sentence, my introduction to the entire essay. Throughout recorded history, plague and disease have been a constant threat to populations the world over. Today's worldwide outbreak of COVID-19 is just the latest threat to the well-being of people throughout the world. Introduction, vague enough, but it's the effects of viruses and disease throughout the world. Anyway, that is my topic sentence, or my hook, if you will. Next, I am going to tell you what, I'm going to throw my working thesis at the bottom. My working thesis goes here. Okay, so we have hook here. I'm going to put my hook as a different color. My hook is going to be, sure, yellow. My thesis is going to be a different color. Thesis will be green. That's too dark. Light blue. And now I need a transition. Now, for a transition, I like to use my reasons. Please put your reasons in your transition. I'll tell you why. As a reader, paragraph 1 is a map to your essay. Paragraph 1 is a map to your essay, and by putting your reasons in the transition here, I know what to expect in the body paragraphs, and it kind of prepares your reader, like reading the index of a book. You know what's coming up, and it's a good way to get good grades. So, reasons. In transition. Now, I wrote all of this out. I will show you here. I'll move that down. I need space here. Here we are. Here is my transition with reasons, right? So, I will copy this in right over here. Please put these all as part of one paragraph. I will color. My reasons are going to be, is that my green? I think they're green. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I will move up my working thesis, and we'll see how it all plays together. So my transition with reasons. The concept of social distancing helps to lower the risk of infection by limiting the number who get sick. The number of people? Sure. Every time I read over, I change this, I change that. The number of people who get sick. I have a semicolon. This means that less stress is placed on the healthcare system, and the more vulnerable members of society are protected. So I have some people won't get sick. I have slows the rate so less people are sick all at once. That's the healthcare, and helping protect the vulnerable members of society. Here we go. Throughout recorded history, plague and disease have been a constant threat to populations the world over. Today's worldwide outbreak of COVID-19 is just the latest threat to the well-being of people throughout the world. The concept of social distancing helps to lower the risk of infection by limiting the number of people who get sick. This means that less stress is placed on the healthcare system, and the more vulnerable members of society are protected. Social distancing is an effective way to stop the spread of coronavirus. Yes, but my thesis here is my working thesis, and frankly, it's a pretty crappy thesis. It's like, oh, really? You just use the question? If that's the best you can come up with, well, I guess that's the best you can come up with. But I came up with a stronger thesis, which I will enter here now. And now this is going to be my thesis. And Took is knocking stuff off my desk. During the spread of corona and serious infection, what? How about any serious infection? There we go. That was my typo for the day. During the spread of the coronavirus or any serious infection, social distancing is an effective practice all of society should be conforming to. There we go. So I got rid of my simple working thesis and replaced it with a slightly better, slightly more complex working thesis. All these things will give you marks. Here is my final paragraph 1, and here is a dancing seagull. Woo-hoo!